Hey, what's up, guys? White Horse here, and
Frankenberry123.
Gonna give you guys a ban list discussion video today. Me and Frankenberry on what we think should be banned, limited,
not really like what should. This is
what we think. Yeah, really. Not,
I mean, like what we do. It's pretty swag ban list.
Yeah.
I mean, we could pull out the cards, but I mean, it's too much work. It's easier, we gotta.
Don't really have that much time, so.
Yeah, so I mean, it's whatever, because we don't have some of the dragon cards, because, who likes dragons? Because dragons are gay.
And they also won nationals, so.
Yeah. First off, ban Super Rejuvenation. Yeah, guys.
Consistency, because, they drop, and then they draw.
That's gay.
Yeah,
it's
just too broken.
It's rewarding them for going off. It's really stupid.
Honestly, the card itself is just if you drop at least 2 sets of dragons, you draw 4, and I mean you get new resources by doing that, and you get field advantage.
If you double rejuvenation, it's so gay.
Yeah, that too.
It's rejuvenation's it's busted. It's busted. I don't think they'll directly hit dragons because of the sails and the tents. But
they're sort of new, and they just don't want to.
So they're probably not.
And they're even getting reprinted in the 10. So.
Yeah.
I mean, they want them to stay around a little bit longer.
They'll probably just indirectly rape it if you ban Super Rejuvenation. They're still going to be able to go off, but they won't be able to replenish their hand later. So, it kind of balances them out a little bit. Heavy Storm. I don't like Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm changes the game.
It's a game winner. I think it's a game winner.
I
feel like if you Heavy Storm Evil Swarms right when you draw it, and they, go first, you win. I
honestly liked Plant Synchro format with Trunade as opposed to Heavy Storm. I always liked Trunade because it was an inherent -1, but argue with us, but Giant Trunade's a really skillful card. If you play it too early and they rape your butt,
you gotta know when to play it.
You gotta know when to play it, and I mean, granted, most of the time you were just going to play it to go off. But I mean, now,
it's sort of like if you play Trunade, you have to win that turn. If they set 5 back row, if you're going against Glads.
Yeah, if you're going against
Glads. Glads. I mean, if you return all that, you better be going Mermails, Megalo, Diva, OTK, or Worm Tentacle, OTK or something. Just that one turn, because if they get to reuse all their stuff,
they get to reuse their stuff. So
it's fair, but it's it's sort of skillful, but it's sort of fair. It
kind of punishes you if you can't win that turn. But you can't stall out road it. That may be a problem.
That's a problem.
Honestly, who plays stall out road right now?
True.
Anyway.
Besides Fire Fist.
Well,
nobody really plays Fire Fist.
Yeah, I haven't really even seen that many Fire Fist players play it. But, yeah, I honestly think Darkhole's balanced. Darkhole's balanced. Heavy Storm should get banned. Avarice. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Avarice is
that card needs to go.
Fuck Avarice. That card is...
If you play Mermails and you Avarice, it's game. Because they can just reuse everything.
It's just a top deck Avarice can change the game.
Yeah, it can.
In my opinion, it's better than Pot of Greed.
I think Duplicity is sort of...
Yeah, I think Duplicity
replace Avarice if they ban it.
Replace it. It seems like it would give them a solid reason to
ban it.
So yeah, I honestly don't like the fact that you can top deck it. Or it's not one of those cards that you can play into it, or if you top deck it, it's almost always going to be good, depending on what deck you play. It's just like Mermails. Mermails, you open up Avarice, you can play into Avarice. You can overextend, and then Avarice, and then draw hand advantage, and that's stupid.
It sort of helps you get more resources. After you wasted a whole bunch of resources, and you Avarice, and you draw 2 good cards, and next turn if you draw Megalo, you got resources.
Yeah, I mean, just the other day we were playing in a tournament, and Matt beat me game 3 to a top decked Avarice. It's just Avarice changes the game. I don't like cards where you can be controlling the game state and just one single card can
bring him back
from the whole game. And That's why the last ban card on the list, I think Monster Reborn.
I don't think Monster Reborn should get banned, but if it does get banned, I want Premature Burial back.
I don't think.
I'm just saying.
I think if we have 3 Call of the Haunted. I think if
That's
they
true.
ban Reborn, keep Reborn banned. Reborn is a game again. Almost.
I think Reborn's a game changer, not yet a game winner, but it still is a good card. It should get hit. In my opinion.
With right now, Reborn can bring back. Just with so many big monsters going around, you can.
That is true.
You can exceed.
Like say you Monster Reborn a Crimson Blader, and you attack their big eye. And you're going against dragons. Well, what can they do?
Yeah, you've pretty much just set them back a turn, and that is one more turn.
And that one turn can sort of do you really good, or even win you the game. So
yeah, that just gives you
advantage over them for a turn. And next turn, hey, you could possibly go off with Spellbook. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Reborn's pretty stupid. We didn't put Magician of Faith back on the list. Even though banning these 2 power cards, I don't know about Magician of Faith, but it just seems like it would be abused in spellbooks. I don't know how. I think can Fate switch one face down?
Spellbook of Fate.
Yeah,
Fate. I think it banishes and it returns, and I think it flips face down like a Book of Moon.
Well, I can't remember.
I can't either. Spellbook of Fate's really.
It seems abused. That's why we didn't bring DMOC back either. DMOC can be used with that one stupid spellbook card, and again just adds it to the hand. I think there's one that special summons one. Isn't there?
I don't know.
Well, anyway.
Judgment doesn't Judgment.
No, not
Judgment. No, not Judgment, but
Justice. Is it Justice?
Yeah, I think Justice.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I
don't matter.
I just see DMOC being abused in spellbooks. Get back all your power cards. Well, that was it for banned. For limited, I think we all see Judgment Day getting limited.
That card's stupid.
The fact that it won Euro Nats and got second place at US Nats. I think the card's busted. If you limit it, it's going to give the deck plays. It's still gonna have the deck plays. They're gonna be better than they were before it came out, obviously, but they won't be able to Kaiku spam and Jowgen spam. And honestly, they still have the what is it, Starhole? Get the counters up, still beef up their monsters. Yeah. I think Judgment.
And another thing you gotta look at, they have power.
Yeah,
so it boosts them up, more.
Yeah, I honestly don't. Judgment Day was just a really bad card design. I'm sorry, got a text message, guys. But
it happens.
Yeah,
it happens, right?
Judgment Day, I think, was just a really bad card design.
That card just needs to get hit. Yeah, get away with it, Konami. Next, Gold Sark. Oh my God,
Gold Sark.
This card is broke
again. I don't see them.
Gold Sark was good in Chaos Dragons, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I fucking hated Chaos Dragons.
I did too.
If you guys know me personally, that's like my most hated deck ever.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. It's my dogs.
I hated that deck with a passion. Again, they're not going to directly hit dragons, it being a new archetype, and they're going to have 10s based around it.
They gotta make that money first, before they... Sort of like they did Rabbit, I guess.
So, Gold Sark, I see, again, they can't just Hope Dirt, Banish Dragon, get the effect, and, that one
I think
card,
if Rejuvenation gets banned and Gold Sark goes to at least one...
At least 2 or 1?
2,
one preferably.
At least 2, 1 preferably. Dragons won't be...
Because...
They won't rule the format.
Indirectly hitting dragons, it really cuts down their consistency, but they can still go off. They can still go off, but they just can't...
They don't have a backup,
They don't have a backup. They have
to waste the resources in order to beat you this time. Not actually waste resources and have more behind them if they mess up.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Next, Ophion.
I hate Ophion, man.
I hate the deck, period. The deck, again, it's a deck I don't like.
I'd rather play Evil Swarms than play Constellars, though, because I'd rather not be able to do anything instead of being able to do something and getting it just bounce back. I just hate that. I hate that shit.
I'd rather play Constellars.
I hate Constellars.
Ophion, if Lance, I really think is the problem. I don't think Ophion's a broken card, but the fact that you can protect Ophion is a broken card, but...
You mean Pandemic, or...?
No, the fact that you can protect Ophion is broken. Ophion in itself isn't the most busted card in the world, but the fact that it can search a Lance, and I think like if they limited Pandemic, people would just start playing Lances.
Yeah, use Lance and in place of it.
Yeah, that still makes Ophion like an 1850 beater, which is still a whole bunch. They still have too much protection for it, so limit it and they can't get it back with Kirkion and stuff. That'd be pretty chill. Maybe Darkstrike Fighter. Got to thinking about it. Darkstrike went from a 3-0. Went from a 3-0 thing.
I don't know anything about that YouTube, so I don't know what the. I don't even know what that shit does.
Like when neither of us were playing back then, but
all I know is that a lot of people said it burned.
It burned for 200 a level. And I mean, it'd be kind of busted in Karakuris, but
yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's one of the only things I see. It went from 3-0. It never really had a parole as far as going from 3-1.
Yeah.
I think it could come back for a format and, like put it on parole. If it was busted, ban it. If it wasn't busted, just keep it around because we don't really have that many good level 7 synchros right now, aside from Black Rose, but Black Rose is weak. Trunade, if you ban Heavy Storm, bring back Trunade.
Yeah, bring Trunade in its place.
I honestly thought Trunade was a decent card.
Like we said, skill.
I didn't see it getting banned. Yeah, Rabbit.
Rescue Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what rabbit that was.
No. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of rabbits now, but Rescue Rabbit does need to get limited to one.
It's like people. It wasn't bad to start out with. It's just
like the new decks that are coming out now makes them good just because like they can go Heliotrope, go Ophion.
Go everybody's
Voice Raider, Gmort Werewolf, go
Tiger King. It's stupid. It's stupid.
It just needs to go away. Just do away with it.
And the fact that it's almost getting to the point.
And Mac Rabbit, that deck is so annoying to play against.
It's not unfair, but it's annoying. I think the deck.
Like when you log in set 3 back row like waffles. Just scoop.
Just go and scoop it up, bro.
It's so annoying. But anyways, go ahead.
Rabbit's just starting to be abused and other stuff. The fact that you can get it back with Leviair, it's almost kind of like Cat a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Cat would be busted, though, in Madolches. You could bring out Hoot Cakes and Mewfuse. And, Exceed, broke.
Next up, Goyo Guardian. This card needs to come back.
Goyo Guardian needs to come back. If you think about how much better Big Eye is than Goyo, it's ridiculous. Big Eye, again, it faces the problem of whenever you summon it, it has to live, but it's just like you don't have to attack with Big Eye, and I think the fact that you have to attack to steal a monster with Goyo really makes the fact of how it's not that broken, because there's just so much destruction now with 2 Mirror Force and Fiendish Chains and stuff.
There's a lot of counters to it.
There's a whole bunch of counters
for Goyo, and honestly, no one really plays that many synchros anymore.
Nobody plays tuners.
I don't think it would really hurt that. But like the only tuner I've seen this format is like what Valor.
Yeah,
that's the main thing I've seen.
People have just been going Crimson Blader with it.
Yeah, and Dragons and whatnot.
So comment down below if you want to, and just tell me briefly to explain how Goyo would be broken, because I really don't think it's a...
Also, guys, leave comments on, what you think about Goyo.
Yeah, I just don't think Goyo's busted right now. Granted, it didn't even get banned for being busted. It was just...
It just got banned just because, it would attack a Stardust Dragon, and you could use the Stardust Dragon if they tried a Dark Hole.
It's like nobody really guessed Goyo getting banned whenever it got banned. It just got kind of banned.
It just got hit.
People were like, well, that happened, and...
Yeah.
I honestly don't think the card's that busted. It could come back safely. Lastly, for limited...
Royal Oppression?
Royal Oppression.
That card was so good this format. Oh my goodness. I feel like this format would not be bad at all if everyone played at least one Oppression.
The Oppression, with the 3 MSTs... I mean...
You got counters to it, but guys, think about it. Some people don't even run MST this format.
I mean, it'd give people
a reason to play MST if it was at 1, of course, but I just feel like if it was limited now, it would sort of help the problem a little bit. But then again, you never know. I could be wrong. So
It may be a little busted in Boojins, but
oh yeah,
I don't know. I haven't really played the deck all that much, but I can see Royal Oppression come back up. I honestly thought Royal Oppression was good for the game, even though all the big decks would play it. But I mean, doesn't matter if something is a counter to everything, and everything can play it. I think it kind of balances out like Pot of Greed would. If it came back, it's just an inherit +1 to everybody. It wouldn't necessarily be busted because everybody can play it. It's just it has no drawbacks and everybody can play it. Now on a semi-limited, Lone Fire Blossom with the new plant support coming out, I think they need something.
Yeah. They sort of nerf plants.
Yeah, they raid plants. I honestly don't think Glow Up Bulb needs to come back. I played that format. That format was dumb.
I lost to Paris in top 2 because he was playing Shooting Star plants and I was playing Black Wings.
And
I got raped.
I think Glow Up Bulb could come back before Fishboard come back.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
I don't know. Maybe eventually, but not right now. Right now, it wouldn't be good because you could think about how like Dragons could play it. Maybe. I don't know. Just a 1-star tuner is really good regardless. It would make plants busted because of that new. They only have a new Exceed coming out. It's gonna be pretty good. You could just it's like you can send a plant to the graveyard or whatever. So you could just mill. You could just mill Dandelion. You could send Glow Up Bulb. And it would open up a lot more plays. And the 1-for-1 Dandelion play would still be pretty stupid in the deck. Then go for an instant formula. Yeah, that's stupid. Glad Beast Bestiary that
I agree with this. It needs to come back to 2.
Yeah, card's pretty good. It's not busted though. We don't need to talk about Bestiary that much. It's been limited since like 2009, March 2009 or September 2009.
Yeah.
Maybe even September 2008. It was a long time ago. And I think back then it was busted. Now it's not as bad. Book of Moon, again, we've been saying Book of Moon needs to go back to 2.
Book of Moon, I think, will come back to 2.
It was busted at 3. It was broken at 3. At 2, though, I think it's just a card. Not everybody will play 2, but, it'll be there in case anybody needs it. Give Gravekeepers a little bit of support that they need.
Next,
Mizuki or Plague Spreader. I can see
either one of these could come back.
Because with all the zombie support coming out with vampires, I honestly think Mizuki's more of a candidate to come back than Plague Spreader. The Plague Spreader would be nice anyway. Bring back some of that tuner support with all the new synchros we're getting.
TG Striker.
TG Striker should have never got semi-limited. It just shouldn't have. That deck TG Agents weren't even giant in Japan. I mean, they were a good deck, but...
You mean limited? It should have never got limited?
Yeah. It should have never got limited.
It should get semi-limited. It should definitely get semi-limited because for one, no one even plays I haven't even seen any stun. The only thing I've seen stun is TG Warwolf in a Madolche deck. Yeah. That's just for like a combo or whatever. So
yeah, it's been seeing absolutely no play lately. Maybe Spellbook of Secrets.
Yeah.
I don't know. That, but
if they hit Judgment, they probably won't do anything else. But they should hit Judgment.
I'd rather see Judgment get hit over Secrets.
Anything.
But maybe
honestly.
Secrets. Then for Unlimited.
Black Whirlwind.
Okay. Black Whirlwind, for all you but hurt people out there, Wind Up Factory is better than Black Whirlwind in every single way.
And you have 3 of them. That's not fair.
Yeah, and then you should...
Honestly, Black Wings aren't even broken if they had Black Whirlwind at 3 because they have to normal summon to resolve it. And Black Wings, what do, everybody? They special summon. You have to start it off by normal summoning. But I understand if you activate 2 Black Whirlwind and you summon Shura, you're pretty much ahead there. Because, like you said, just, you're adding stuff like 2 Kalutes. They will not attack you, people, because they are scared. They lose their stuff while you plus,
I mean, maybe at 2, but I honestly think if
it comes back, it should come to 3 just because of the Wind Up Factory. But if it doesn't come back to 3, at least 2. Yeah. At least 2. It's boring playing 1 Whirlwind.
Yeah.
So
I think the deck needs support. Tsukiyomi, nobody's playing 2.
Yeah.
Give them
Tsukiyomi should be at 3.
And then Bottomless, if they're not going to give us back Warning, bring us back Bottomless.
Yeah.
It's been semi-limited for a pretty long time. But I honestly don't see it being that broken. I mean, it'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think if Black Whirlwind came back to 3, you know,
You need to pretty much 3 bottomless to counter that.
I mean, like it'd give more answers. It'd definitely give more.
Then
answers.
again, MST, you know.
Yeah, you know,
you can always just MST it.
I mean, honestly, don't think I'd like to see Warning go back to 2, or go back to 2, but I feel like since it just happened, they probably won't do anything.
Yeah.
Just like Thunder King, I'd love to see Thunder King go back to 3.
Oh man, I missed that card.
But since they just did it, they probably won't do anything.
Yeah. Well,
that was our ban list prediction.
Yeah, guys, leave comments on what you think.
You know, like if there's something we missed, comment, let us know.
Yeah.
On my video for my channel, I'll link White Horse. And
I'll mention this guy in the description below.
Yeah.
On my channel. And until next time, guys, this is White Horse signing out.
Bring a bear 1, 2, 3. Peace.